Welcome, 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 welcome to the She Dreams All Day show. I promised myself that I would not sing in any of these episodes. Actually, that's a total lie. I did not say that. I did not promise myself that I wouldn't sing, so I guess I'm going to sing in this episode. Let's rock and roll. Welcome back to the She Dreams All Day podcast / show. I'm so happy you're here. My gosh, we have a very exciting topic on the agenda for today. Let me just tell you, is it going to blow your mind? I don't know. We'll see. But it's a good one. It's all about what it actually takes to take that leap from your 9-to-5 and embrace the cozy pajama lifestyle, the freedom lifestyle that I go on and on and on about. I am so excited to dive into this because this is a topic that is very near and dear to my heart. I remember when I quit my 9-to-5 and the feeling, like I cannot even explain how that felt. Saying to my boss at the time, I'm out of here. I'm going to pursue my dreams. And it was just the feeling of freedom. If freedom was a feeling, which it is, I just in that moment felt so free. It felt so right. It felt like I was finally doing what I was meant to do. I was meant to be creative. I was meant to be free. And I'm assuming that you feel the same way and you want to get out of your 9-to-5. And so I'm going to help you do that in this episode. I'm going to be sharing with you some mindset tips, some strategies that you can implement into your life pronto so that you can move your butt cute behind closer to the pajama lifestyle. And so that you can start the oh so exciting process of handing in your 2 weeks notice or whatever that is. That movie with Sandra Bullock. Can't remember if that was a good movie. Probably like your classic rom-com of the 90s. Anywho, I'm going to keep this episode short, sweet, and to the point. So you might want to bring out a notepad, a pen, or you can open up your notes app on your phone. If digital is more your style. Now I say I'm going to try and keep this short. I don't know about that actually. We'll see. I have a lot to share with you today, but let's dive in. Before you make any sudden movements, there is a mindset shift that I would love for you to explore before you quit your job. This is the first step, in my opinion, to being able to actually take the leap. And this might sound a little bit weird, but I have a question for you. Can you, for the time being, love on your 9-to-5? Just for a few more months, can you appreciate it? Can you love it? Can you be grateful for your 9-to-5 or your job that you're currently in? I know you're like, what the heck, Mia? Teach me how to quit my 9-to-5, not love it. I actually hate it. And I get it. Listen, I totally understand where you're coming from. You don't like it. You find it socially draining. The awkward small talk by the coffee machines is like hell on earth for you. And don't get me started on the in-person meetings. Like, no. Can we stop with all the meetings, please? I know it sucks and you want to get out of there. You're working for someone else's dreams to come true, aka your boss, right? Or whoever owns the company that you work for. You're ready to pursue your dreams. I know you are. I hear ya loud and clear. But the reason I want you to love on your 9-to-5 for the time being is because it's what's ultimately allowing you to pursue your dreams in the first place, allowing you to invest in your dreams. You know, signing up for hosting, buying that domain, enrolling in those courses so you can learn all this stuff and do this thing for real. I know it might not be super easy or super fun to love on your 9-to-5 if you're currently like, get me out of here, and you desperately just want to storm into your boss's office and say, sayonara peeps, I'm out of here. But if you can find it within yourself for what your 9-to-5 is allowing you to pursue, you're going to make your life so much easier. And it's going to be easier for you to do this thing, okay? I promise. I think we need to all collectively stop hating on the 9-to-5 as we're pursuing our own dreams of starting a business, because what it's actually doing is it's allowing you to go head first for the cozy pajama lifestyle. Even though you hate it, you hate your boss, like you can't stand it, but it's actually helping you out. It's your little helper on your way to your dream destination. That is what I would love for you to explore, that mindset shift. Because if you quit from a place of abundance and gratitude, you're going to feel so much better, because walking around filled with this resentment does nothing for you. And it especially won't serve you when it comes to showing up online and building an audience and growing your business so that you can actually one day leave. Because you are going to leave. You are going to make that leap from your 9 to 5. That's the plan. That's the goal. That's what's going to happen. You just want to be in the right headspace while you chase your beautiful dreams. And you want your energy to reflect those beautiful dreams and what you want to create in the world, not what you're currently battling, aka your 9 to 5. Because energetics is everything in business. It's why people follow. It's why people engage. It's why people buy. And it's why a business built around a personal brand, it's why they succeed. It's because of the energy of that person leading that business. So you want to be in the good space and take action from that place, not from the, oh man, I just want to get out of here. My life sucks. This job sucks. I want to be free, but I'm not. Not from that place, because that place is filled with bad juju, okay? Scarcity, fear, lack. Ew. No, we don't want that. So what I want you to do now, just humor me here because I know this is going to sound a little silly, but I got a little exercise for you. Write the following down on a piece of paper and declare the following. I'm reading off my notes here, by the way. Bear with me. Your name, appreciate and love on my 9 to 5 because it's actually letting me pursue the cozy pajama lifestyle. I will get there. I will be free. But for now, I choose to be grateful for the fact that I can invest in my business, grow my business, and eventually hit those sweet 5K months. And then I can officially wave goodbye to my 9 to 5 and hello to freedom. Do this. And then sign your name at the end. And there you have it, your declaration of freedom. Because you will quit your job. I know that you will, but your dream business deserves more from you than you operating from fear, lack, scarcity. We want the good vibes only when we're building an audience and building a business online. As much as possible, your next step is the following. It is all about learning how to manage your time while juggling a 9 to 5 and pursuing your dream business. Because now that you've made your peace with the fact that your 9 to 5 is actually a good thing, it's allowing you to invest, allowing you to do all of these amazing things, you need to learn how to manage your time. Because your 9 to 5 is actually the catalyst for you being able to scale to 5K months. The catalyst, I really like that. Nice. So now you need to learn how to juggle the two for your dream life to be realized. Because ultimately, here's the truth, like the more time and money you are able to invest, the faster you will grow and the faster you will be able to quit your job. So now that you have some money to invest from your 9 to 5, how can you make more time? I want to share a story with you of how I did this back in the day when I first started my dream business, or back then it was just a secret blog, but eventually it became a 6-figure business. What I did to be able to have the time to juggle both a 9 to 5 and my business. So what I did was, the first thing, I became a queen-ish at productivity and planning. So that's my first tip for you. At the start of your online business journey, you're gonna have to hustle. And I hate that word hustle, but you're gonna have to work for your dreams. You're gonna have to put in the time, especially when you have a 9 to 5 or other obligations. Because we all get 24 hours a day, blah, blah, blah. You've heard that before. There's no getting around that. But no matter what other obligations you may have, kids, college, job, there is a way to find some time for your dreams. There is a way. So what is productivity? Productivity is when you produce, that's kind of in the word productivity, produce the results that you planned for. And most of the time, I think we overestimate just how long a task is going to take us because we fall into perfection mode. We fall into procrastination and overthinking mode. Should we just call this introvert mode? I don't know. We get in our heads a lot when it comes to creating content and doing the thing that's on our calendar, when really what's required is deep work with no distractions and just doing the thing. So I'm going to challenge you to give you less time to produce a task, and don't give in to perfection. That is how you get results. That's how you actually get things done. So that's the first thing, kind of understanding what productivity is and trying our best to not let our mindsets get in the way. So how do you do this? How do you plan and get really productive? You want to plan for the results that you expect to get. and not the actual activity. What I mean by this is on your calendar, you're going to stay focused on the results, not the activity. So you don't just want to put on your calendar, okay, I've time blocked this hour to work on my business. Like that is a very vague, that is the activity. You're working on your business, or even like create content. That is also too vague. It's not specific enough. So what exactly do you want to have produced in that period of time? Is it write a blog post about XYZ? Is it record a podcast episode? You just want to get very specific about what you actually want to make happen in that period of time. So that's how I want you to plan. Be very intentional about what you want and need to get done. Because if you focus on the results and the goal that you expect to get done in that time frame you have given yourself, you're going to be so much more efficient, so much more focused. And also, here's a tip. I recently did this actually. I'm sure you've heard of the Pomodoro effect, but turn on a timer for like 25 minutes, turn off all distractions, the Wi-Fi, all the things that are calling your name, and then just sit down. Sit down for 1 minute, write one sentence, or do a minute of work, because that's how you're able to enter the state of flow. And once you got going, trust me, it's hard to stop. But we got to switch off all those distractions. When you plan for the results that you want, you're also shifting your mindset to abundant thinking. Instead of thinking about, oh my gosh, I have all these things to do that revolve around content creation and growing my business. No, you don't. You have one thing to do in this period of time, and that's it. You focus on the results and the effect those results will have on your life. Because you recording that podcast episode, it's all part of the puzzle. It's all part of you being able to take the leap eventually. You putting out one more piece of content. So that's the direct effect of you doing the thing. So always stay focused on the goal, on the result that you want to create. When you are first starting your business, there's a lot to learn. I remember back in the day, I sound so old now, so old and wise. No, I'm just kidding. I am not. But there's a lot to learn, and there's a lot of information out there that you need to consume. And so you're going to have to take both passive action, aka enrolling in the courses, reading the books, consuming the content. But then you're also going to have to take massive action. Massive action is you doing the thing that's on your calendar that's going to drive the result that you want in your life. Massive action is where productivity kind of hangs out, but you need both. You need to combine both passive action and massive action. The reason I bring this up in this episode is because we don't want to fall into the trap of only consuming. You want to consume, you want to enroll in that business course, but you also want to implement what you learn, because that's how you actually get results. I think a lot of people stay stuck when they're starting their business because they feel overwhelmed by all the information and they don't actually take action on what they learn. So please also make sure that you take action on all the things that you consume. Here's a rule for you. Create more than you consume. All right, I'm going to try and not go on a tangent when it comes to productivity and time management, because I'm sort of obsessed about productivity and getting things done as a business owner, as an introvert in business. But next tip that I have for you when it comes to managing your time when you're both juggling a 9-to-5 and a business is, this is what I did as well, pursue imbalance for a period of time, for a season. I want you to think about your online business journey as a season of life. If you really want your business to be successful, and this comes back to the whole hustling thing, right? Making time for your business and doing the work, you have to go all in, and with a mindset of knowing that this is actually a possibility for you. This is why productivity and mindset is so important when it comes to starting any type of business or side hustle. Because think about it, if you go to medical school, you're all in it for a season. You prioritize your studies over brunches and going out. I don't know if you would do that, but you prioritize your studies because you're invested. You're going to become a doctor. So you do the work and you prioritize your work over Netflix sessions. You say no to other commitments because you are so focused on what you want to make happen. You want to become a doctor. You want to realize your dreams of, being on a real life Grey's Anatomy. You're all consumed. Now, the same applies for business. This is what I did. I said goodbye to brunches. I sacrificed a lot of social activities when I was first starting my business, which granted, not really a problem for me because I'm not a very social person, but I pursued imbalance. I was open to pursuing imbalance because I knew that's what it would take for me to get results and move forward and eventually be able to be where I am now, living the freedom lifestyle, being able to quit my job and all the beautiful things. You're going to have to be open to not having a super balanced life for a period of time, especially as you're just starting out, because it does require you to show up. It requires you to do the work and prioritize your business over other things, especially when you're in a 9 to 5 and you have other obligations. What can you say no to? You don't have to go to that brunch. I mean, you didn't even want to go in the first place. You can say no to that party. Yay! No, but hopefully you understand what I'm saying here. Pursue imbalance instead of balance for a period of time to get real results for your business. You know, how much time are you willing to put in? How many brunches are you willing to turn down? How early, this is a big one, are you willing to wake up to make your new dream business a reality? So that's the fourth thing. The fourth thing that I did was wake up really early in the mornings and really, I cozied it up. I would have my coffee, my candle, and I was working on my secret blog, She Dreams All Day, for like 2 hours before I had to be at my 9 to 5. This was like my favorite part of the day. I loved it. And I was so excited to get to work. So can you wake up 30 minutes earlier tomorrow morning to work on your dream business? Can you do that? Just 30 minutes. That's what I did in the beginning. And it was honestly, I would not have a business today if I had not utilized my mornings. Back in 2018, 2019, I'm grateful to you morning. It was my miracle morning. So try that out. Definitely do that. And I also embraced pockets of time here and there. I would, instead of go to lunch during my 9 to 5 days, I would be going to lunch by myself and working on my business, writing a blog post, creating some content, emailing my list, which was also very cozy and introvert friendly. So here's your next official action step that I want you to take. A little exercise for you. I'd like for you to audit how you spend your time, how you spend your weeks. How do you spend the 24 hours that were given in a day? Do you also scroll on social media for at least 30 minutes a day with no intention or purpose? You are not alone. I do this too, but do you? We all do it. But instead, why don't you use these 30 minutes to work on your dream business? The thing is, you don't need to spend hours a day on your business to see progress. If you can give your dreams 20 minutes per day, and if that's all you have, that's perfect. That's enough. 20 minutes. You can do a lot in 20 minutes. You just want to be very intentional about how you spend that time. 20 minutes is enough time for you to sign up for Instagram and create your account. It's enough time to draft that new content piece idea or the podcast show idea that you have, or to write one caption, or to decide on your brand colors. Yes, I'm serious. It should not take you more than 20 minutes. To brainstorm your course topic, to research your niche and come up with at least 5 content ideas. The list goes on, but there's a lot that you can do in these 20 minutes. Now, mornings might not be your jam, and that's completely fine. Maybe you have other obligations that require your attention in the morning, like getting kids ready for school or working really early. This all starts with awareness. And that's why I wanted you to do this auditing exercise. Where in your life, with your current obligations in mind, can you make tiny changes? Tiny and incremental changes to your schedule. Consider your own energy levels as well. This is really important, especially as introverts. When you're doing this exercise and when you're auditing how you spend your time, also make a note of how much energy and how your energy is at those specific times during the day. Maybe you're more creative and energized in the morning. Maybe you're a night owl. Or maybe you're one of those people who get this weird kick of energy in the middle of the day. Our energy is everything. Maybe even more important than managing our time. We need to manage our energy as introverts in business. To be able to make the most out of the time that you do set aside for your dream business, actually having the energy to show up and to create, well, it's really key. All right, I know that was a big ramble on productivity and time management, but it is so important when it comes to having a 9 to 5 and then finding the time to actually work on your dream business, because I know this is something that a lot of people struggle with. They can't find the time. They say they don't have the time. And so I'm really hoping that this episode helped you. Now, the last thing that we're going to cover is your 9 to 5 escape plan. And it consists of the following pieces. Your driving force. So this is your why. This is your big dream vision. Why have you started this business in the first place? What is that dream vision? Like, yes, you want to quit your 9 to 5, but then what? Think bigger. This is so much bigger than quitting your 9 to 5, right? Maybe you want to be able to give back. Maybe you want to be able to buy your dream home. Maybe you want to travel the world and experience everything and anything this world has to offer. So really get clear on why. Why have you started your business? Why do you want this so bad? Because this is going to come in handy on those challenging days where things are just not going your way, because the entrepreneurial journey, it's like a roller coaster of emotions. Having your why in your back pocket, having your dream vision in your back pocket is really, really helpful. Now, obviously, the prep work. You need to start your business, set up your business, your company. You need to get clear on the problem you want to solve for your audience. You need to create your offer suite, build your audience, etc., etc. This is a biggie, right? A huge step. The next part of it is your runway, your financial runway. I recommend that you have at least 3 to 6 months worth of expenses saved up, just in case. Well, you don't want to quit our jobs and then just be desperate to make money, because that's not the vibe. That's not where you want to create from. You want to create from, man, this is so much fun. Making money is fun and easy, and I'm not selling from this place of scarcity of having to make rent. I'm actually selling because it gives me joy and I am actually providing value for people. So having expenses saved up is a really great way to not have to deal with that scarcity thing, because no, we don't want that. And then it's go time. Then you hand in your week's notice or whatever it's called. You go into that office and you say, bye, I'm out of here. I'm embracing the freedom lifestyle. I'm going for my dreams. YOLO, all that. Fun stuff. Now, obviously, this escape plan that I just went really quickly through is something that I dive much deeper into in my group coaching program that's coming up, Cozy Business Academy. I am so excited for this launch. Like, the vibe is this, teaching you how to build a business so that you can get to this place, so that you can quit your 9 to 5 and embrace the cozy pajama lifestyle and scale to 5K months. That is the goal and the intention of this program. If you want to get on the wait list, make sure you sign up by clicking the link in the show notes or the description, depending on where you are consuming this episode. You're going to be the first to know when we open the doors. So excited. And we actually already have 8 people signed up for this cozy mastermind, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to get started. If you know that you want to be part of this introvert friendly party, part of this amazing community, then you can DM me on Instagram right now, and then we can have a chat and you can snatch your spot, because we are almost at full capacity and I haven't even officially launched this program yet, which is very exciting. All right, my love. I sincerely hope that you found this episode helpful on your way to the cozy pajama lifestyle, because you're on your way. You are. I love and appreciate you so very much. Like think about it. Out of all the options you have out there for podcasts, for YouTube shows, you chose me. I don't take that for granted. So thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. I'm only a DM away if you want to connect, if you want to make a new friend or just say hi. I'm at Mia Brox on Instagram. So let's chat. Let's have a chat. Until next time, ta-ta. If you can't tell, that was weird. Hello, it is hot. Sayonara. Bitches? Not bitches. We don't swear. Or actually we do. I was going to say independence, but it kind of is. Your independence in this world. Why do I have a rash here? It's hot. A thing on my lip.